Welcome to Bahram English 99 channel. Today, we've got a really cool explainer for you. Let's just jump right in. I want you to say a little something with me. Ready? Say, uh-oh. Go on. Uh-oh. You feel that? That little catch, that tiny hiccup right in the middle of the sound? Well, that's what we're going to break down today. So, what in the world is that little stop? It's a sound you make all the time, probably every single day, without ever giving it a second thought. But believe it or not, it has a name. And it's one of the most interesting little sounds in the entire English language. Let's really zero in on it. Oh, that gap in the middle, that's the glottal stop. It's basically this sound of silence, made on purpose, right in your throat. It's not a letter you can type, but it gives our speech so much character. All right, let's get just a little bit technical for a second. Your vocal cords, or more accurately, your vocal folds, have a space between them. That space is called the glottis. So a glottal stop is literally just your vocal folds closing up, stopping the air from your lungs completely, and then pop, they open again. It's the sound in and you can totally feel this happening in your own throat. Try it one more time with me, but really focus. Say, uh-oh, nice and slow. Feel that little squeeze? That momentary blockage of air? That's it. You've just made a perfect glottal stop. Pretty cool, right? Now, here's what's so fascinating. Absolutely everyone uses this sound. It's a basic building block of speech. But while you'll hear it in every single dialect of English, it has become super famous, or maybe a little infamous, as a key feature of one accent in particular, the Cockney accent from London. You're hearing us from Bahram English channel, and we're diving deep into the sounds of language. And this is where things get really interesting. In an accent like Cockney, the glottal stop isn't just used between vowels. Oh no. It actually jumps in and completely takes the place of other consonants. The most famous example, of course, is the letter T. Think about the word butter. In a more standard American or British pronunciation, you hear that sharp T sound right in the middle, but-ter. Now listen for the swap. Instead of that T, a speaker might use a glottal stop. Butter. Hear that? Butter. Butter. The T just vanishes, and in its place is that little catch in the throat. But it's not just the poor old letter T that gets replaced. In Cockney, another common victim is the letter H, especially at the start of words. It often just disappears. And guess what takes its place? Yep, our friend the glottal stop. So a word like how, which normally begins with that breathy H sound, becomes ow. Notice it's not just ow, like when you stub your toe. There's an abrupt start to the word, ow, where the vocal folds pop open to begin the sound. How are you becomes, oh yeah. Okay, you ready for the grand finale? Let's put these two swaps together. We've seen how the T can be replaced and how the H can be replaced. Now let's see what happens when both of these things happen in the same sentence. This is what really creates that classic Cockney rhythm. All right, first up, here's the sentence pronounced with all its consonants intact. Listen carefully for the H and the T sounds. How about some butter? Nice and clear, right? And now let's do the swap. The H in how is gone, replaced with a glottal stop. The T in about gets replaced, and the TT in butter also gets replaced. So what do we end up with? How about some butter? It's the same exact phrase, but the sound, the feel, the whole vibe is completely different, all thanks to that powerful little glottal stop. So let's recap real quick. The glottal stop, it's that simple uh-oh sound, that little catch. It's made when you stop the air in your throat for a split second. And while all of us use it, it becomes a really defining feature in an accent like Cockney, where it steps in to do the job of sounds like T and H. And there you have it, the glottal stop. So here's the question I want to leave you with. Now that you know what to listen for, where else are you going to hear it? Pay attention to songs, to other accents you hear on TV, maybe even the way you and your own family talk. You'll be amazed at how often it pops up. Thank you for being with us until the end of this video. Please be sure to subscribe to the Bahram English 99 channel and give us energy with your likes and comments. Share your comments with us and send the video to your loved ones so that others can also use it.